Hey guys! Hey lovelies! It's the Miscellaneous Misfits here. I guess I'm the only one talking today. We're here to do 50 Shades of Fantabulous. Just kidding. There isn't really a 50 Shades of Grey tag, which we were kind of trying to find. There is one, but it's like reading from the book, and we don't have it with us. So we just made up our own questions.
Alright.
Okay, I guess we're starting.
Question number 1. What do you think of the movie?
I thought it was pretty good, better than I expected. There was, I don't know, it's hard to explain.
I didn't think the movie was all that bad, but I'll just stick with the book.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good movie. I actually really liked it. It was kind of like the scenes were kind of like, I wasn't expecting some of the things that happened. I guess because, you know, like I didn't think they were gonna like show a porn on like a movie theater like screen, and it almost kind of was, you know. And I'm honestly not sure if like the actors were actually having sex. So like I'm wanting to know if they're porn stars that are now actors, or if they're actors that like had sex on screen and are now porn stars. So that's like a question I have. Do you guys know? Yeah.
What would you be willing to do
Oh.
involved with what they did in the movie?
Genital clamps? Absolutely not. Like, the stuff in the movie didn't actually seem all that bad, in all
But it's
honesty.
also acting and not like real life. Though.
Yeah. Like, okay, so if it happened, like, in... Okay, so the stuff that, like, you actually saw, like, I don't think it'd be that bad until, like, the very end. Like, I don't want to tell you guys, but...
Yeah, that was pretty harsh.
That
But
was
he
really bad.
I mean, she asked him to do that, though.
Yeah,
so.
she did, so it's kind of, like, her fault in a way, but, like, I just thought, I don't want that. I don't think in any way that could be pleasurable. Like, would you allow somebody to choke you? Like,
No.
when you're... That is a thing. That is literally a thing. I know. But I just don't think it's... I
would try it, but you'd have to go, like, really slow. Like,
You'd allow him to choke you?
No.
Oh, the stuff in the movie.
Like, some of it. Like, test the waters, you know, like, stick your toe in before you jump on it. Your turn.
Yeah, what would you be willing to do? Okay, basically, the question is love or sex, and you know, like, in the movie, Christian's, like, he's not into love, so it's like, what are you more into, the love part of the relationship or the sex part, is what I'm, like, that's what the question's supposed to be.
Okay.
So, obviously, I'm, like, a romantic person,
Yeah, we
like,
know. Kate Jr.
Like, I love romance, it is my thing. I have rom-coms, like, anything romantic, like, yeah, I was more excited to see the cute little romance scenes in the movie than the sex part. I mean, so, that's me. I don't even know.
Well, I'd say we are all love.
Yeah.
Is the book or the movie better?
Book.
Book.
I haven't read the book yet, so, like, so I'm gonna go with movie. My favorite part of the movie, I think... Oh, snap. I thought it was cute, like, when they were in the airplane and stuff like that. I guess I think I just really liked the parts where, like, she was smiling or laughing, and he was just, like, you know, like, looking at her, like, he was capable of love, and that he really did love her, and stuff like that, and I just thought it was the cutest thing. And so any moments where he's, like, looking at her, and she wasn't really paying attention or laughing, you know, I thought those were the best scenes, honestly.
My favorite part was whenever she called him drunk at the bar.
Yeah, that was really funny. That was good.
I think my favorite part was, like, when they were negotiating.
Oh, yeah, the negotiation was really good, too.
Like, and every time, like, she'd bite her lip, and he would be like, I just want to bite that lip. And
I think I'd like that, too.
It's, like, sexy, but cute and romantic.
I just loved it when he, like, tried to touch her butt, and she's like, this is a business meeting.
Yeah.
Least favorite part, I gotta say the end.
Yeah.
Like, because I just, like, watching him do that and her, like, crying. Like, I honestly thought he was gonna stop. And, like, and he didn't. And I hated that. I hated seeing that.
The first time you saw the playroom, would you leave or stay?
We
starting with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I would probably like look around first because like I would be almost interested to like look, like I want to see like what's the
curiosity.
like I might play with it. I may like play with it a little bit. Like maybe I'd even take one of the little crops and like smack him and be like, "You like that? Like, do you like that? Do you like that?" No, we exist.
I would stay and I would look around, like Amanda said.
Darcy,
She would leave.
would you take that? Would you let him whip you with that crop?
No.
You'd be like, you need an Xbox, dude.
What kind of playroom is this,
You ain't got no Xbox, bruh.
bruh?
Where'd the Xbox go?
Okay.
The kind of games I thought we'd be playing.
We're playing games of love.
Do you think they should have shaved themselves in the movie or not?
No, because I think,
It's probably more realistic not to.
well, like, I think, like, the movie is about, like, you know, it's not about love so much as, like, the animalistic nature of, like, the relationship, you know, because the books, there's a lot of sex. And, like, I think it's more, like, rough and, like, you know, it's got the animalistic, like, trait when you're not shaved, you know?
Yeah. I just feel like in the book, it was just a really big, like, scene where he shaved her. So, I don't know. They probably wouldn't have been able to do that, and it's probably better that they kept it. But I'm not comfortable with seeing other people's pubes, I'm saying.
Whenever you're watching this movie in theaters, were you comfortable or uncomfortable?
It was kind of uncomfortable, like, in all honesty.
I was comfortable until her nipple was like right in my eyeball.
See,
And
I
was
was-
like, no, bro.
I didn't think the nipple was that big of a deal. Like, I wasn't comfortable when they did like a zoom in of him like humping her, like cause like that was just really uncomfortable. I'm sorry, but I just don't want to see him like against her butt. Like, I don't want that. I don't want to see that. I did not expect that. I expected a lot of blankets to be involved, I guess.
Okay, that's another question. So.
Shh, but it like involves that.
I thought it was uncomfortable.
Of course you
know.
did.
It was. I
What?
expected it to be like
Oh.
way worse. Like I don't know what exactly I was expecting. I just expected to be more shocked, and in reality, it really wasn't that bad. But it was still kind of bad, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't.
What does this even
I
say?
think that makes sense.
Speak. Oh, speak now.
Your turn.
Okay, so my expectation was that it was going to be a lot better than what it actually was. Because I thought, basically, we were watching porn on a screen. I don't know. I was expecting it to be a little bit less
Risque.
yeah. Like, I thought it would be a lot better than what it was.
I thought it met expectations relatively well. I mean, after reading the book, I figured they were going to go pretty far anyway, so I was surprised there wasn't more in it. than
See,
what there
that's how
was.
I was.
In the movie, Christian buys Anna a bunch of expensive gifts. So the question is, would you have accepted those gifts or denied them?
I would accept them. As long as he didn't want anything in return.
Obviously, he did.
Well, yeah.
Sign the contract.
Well, yeah, but, like, would he have taken it away? He wasn't going to take her stuff away.
No, he was gonna let her keep them.
Yeah, see, like, I guess, I don't know. I'm not gonna have a rich life, so I would take the gifts. It's like a
She
consolation prize. Like, I could have gotten more if I had been with you longer, but, you know, this is what I got.
Well,
And I'm pretty happy with the car and a laptop. Like, I'm not gonna be complaining.
Well, at the moment, my car, the trunk is bungee corded down, so I would definitely take the car. I'd be like, yeah, I'll screw you for one night.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already done. I guess you can just owe me that, but
I mean, like, I'm not gonna sleep with someone just for the
the
car,
car, yeah.
or anything like that. I'm not that kind of person. But if he just gives it to me, I'm not gonna be like, no.
well, he gave it to her afterwards, so I'm like,
Yeah, but she didn't do it. Yeah, it was afterwards, you know. So it's not it wasn't like she was expecting a car.
yeah.
I wouldn't be like that either. So
Yeah, I'd say it depends on the circumstances. I feel like she didn't actually know him that long, so if I didn't know someone that long and they tried to do that for me, I would probably refuse it, just because
Yeah,
it's just really excessive. And you know, you're just brought up like whenever people like give you such expensive things, you need to repay them in some way. It's just obligation. So I wouldn't accept
You
it.
paid him in sex, though.
I wouldn't do that
You
either.
get a sex token today.
Next question is if you think the guy who played Christian Grey was hot or not.
Yes. Originally,
No.
no. It
And
was kind of
then-
weird. But then, like, I'm a sucker for a good smile. And he's got a adorable smile. Like, he's just, like, it's like a smirk. And I like, fell in love with it real quick. And he was just funny and stuff like that. So, I guess, like, when I see a person's personality or, like, some feature that I really like, the rest of them just becomes absolutely adorable. And so, yes. Yes,
was hot?
Christian Grey
In
was
conclusion?
hot.
I feel like you're writing an essay.
I speak a lot, guys.
At
Sorry.
first, when I saw him, I was like, since I read the book, I was expecting someone like different. So when I first saw him, I was like, no. But then whenever I saw him in the movie, like, I have this thing, and I don't know why. It's for like dark hair and dark eyes, and I didn't realize I have it until I like sat back and realized like all the guys that I like, besides Ian Somerhalder, like have dark hair and dark eyes.
Yeah, when you're little, you used to be like blondes all the way. Like I'm.
And then I like
blonde
get here
guys.
and it's like every guy,
Yeah.
dark eyes, dark hair, and it's just like, damn.
Damn.
So anyway, yeah, he's hot.
he's hot.
I thought he was good looking from the beginning.
And the last question.
Last question.
Do you think that the actors portrayed the characters well?
Dakota Johnson, who plays Anastasia Steele, I think she did a really good job, and I think she looked exactly how I pictured Anna.
I found it was kind of awkward. Like,
Well, her personality is awkward.
yeah, when at the beginning, the way she was like talking and stuff like that, I just thought it was kind of weird. Like, I think she did a really great job, but I don't know. I just felt kind of awkward with her at the beginning. I think her friend Kate was like really awesome.
That's because you're like the exact same person.
I know.
As Kate.
You know, I wasn't hungry, but now I am. Like, I do that to you.
I
do
know
that,
I am.
yeah.
You steal her food.
Like, I do
You
that.
steal everybody's
So, and then Christian Grey, like, it was good. Like, he did a good job. I guess I
did a
wasn't
pretty good
expecting him to look like that. I don't know. Like,
Christian Grey, yeah, like I said earlier, he didn't look like I expected him to, but he did a really good job, like, playing Christian Grey.
yeah. So overall, I think the characters were really well chosen, and they did a great job.
The members of the Grey family weren't as I pictured them.
Or Ray, which is Anna's stepdad.
Yeah.
Slash dad.
Yeah, when I was reading the book, he's not supposed to be friendly. Like, he's
Right,
kind of like,
no.
I don't know, I kind of like the fact that he was friendly in
And
the movie, though.
Taylor. Taylor wasn't supposed to be, like...
Yeah.
He just looked different.
Who's Taylor?
He was
He's the bodyguard kind of thing.
Yeah, Christian.
Oh,
Right.
I liked Taylor in the movie. He was cool.
I pictured him
He
as
was
like this
cool.
big buff bald guy.
Yeah,
who
me
like
too.
didn't talk much. That's all the questions.
Yep.
So, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you watch this, we tag you. And, I don't know, ask us for the questions and you guys can make your own 50 Shades of Grey tag video.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can do it for a response so we can see your guys' answers. So
And opinions.
that'd be fun.
Yeah. and if you make it, be sure to comment on our video, or tagging us, so that we can see that you made it. Because
Yeah.
I know YouTube doesn't have the feature for response videos anymore. All in
all
all, the
for
movie
today.
wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
You know,
Not as bad as we thought it was going to be.
I thought it was
maybe
gonna be
not
a-
something to see in theaters,
Yeah.
I don't think it was honestly that bad to be seen in theaters. So, I mean, I think it was appropriate enough to be in theaters, but I thought it was going to be a little bit more vanilla. Oh, gosh.
That's our video for today. Happy Valentine's Day, guys.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yep.
And
And we'll catch you next time.
laters, baby.
Later's babies.